Hello, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast for today. How are you all doing today? Great to be here with you. I hope you're doing fantastic. Let us say hello to our mice, as we usually do. They're going to sit here and have a nice time in there, right, boys? That's right. How is everyone doing today? Does everyone have a great weekend so far? I sure hope so. Want to say hello to Daira. I think I'm mispronouncing your name, but nice to see you. As well as Emmanuel. How are you doing? And Promise, how are you doing as well? I see the hearts, boys. You know what that means. Yum, 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 yum. That's right. So YouTube, and this is Caspa. How are you doing as well? Great to see you all. Also, I don't know if you noticed, so I think there's a setting I can turn this off, and I want to turn it off, and I forgot to. I don't know. I have to see the setting again. YouTube automatically, when you leave a comment in a different language, it automatically translates it. So, Promise, like in my one chat that doesn't translate it, it says hola, hola, you know? But in the chat that does translate it, it says hello. So, like if I type in something in Japanese, does it show it in English? Let's see. Konnichiwa. Yeah, it just translated it on the fly. I just saw it on my end. Did you see it? Like it got sent through. It got sent through in Japanese, and then it's like, hello. Konnichiwa. So there's a setting for this. I remember seeing it somewhere. Let me see here. 'Cause I want to turn that off. I mean, I can see it in the one chat, but that's just I guess it's cool. I guess it's cool if you have different people from different languages joining, right? But yeah, I don't really see it here. I don't know where it actually is. Oh, here is live chat translation. Enable translation for live chat messages. Okay. I mean, I'll just leave it on because I can view it in my other chat untranslated, so it's really not all that big of a deal, but it's cool. It's cool. Oh, you sent a gift. I see it. I see it. Is it going to show up? The chili. Spicy hot chili. Spicy hot chili. Well, thank you, Promise. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you heard the rooster. I'm not sure, but I don't think it updates here. Like normally there's like a little banner that would show like who. I don't think it shows like Jules. That's like a weird like new YouTube feature thing. But yeah, I do love spicy food. I had something spicy today actually. Oh my gosh, so today I had 3 tacos. This is all that I made. 3 tacos in this gigantic bowl of like this rice with like vegetables and such. And it was like, oh wow, this doesn't look like it's a lot of food. Oh my gosh, yeah, I ate it all and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's extremely filling. For sure. And I'm just going to say, yeah, I mean, I have, since the last time that you saw me, I've put on like even more weight and it's kind of getting a little bit of a concern. Because now I'm having to do like more like ab workouts because I have a stomach happening. So I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of like, ooh, I don't know. So, yeah, I have to, yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it should show jewel gifts, I say, but it doesn't show it at the bottom. Yeah, well, I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, let's just say I am no longer really like underweight anymore. I mean, I kind of have been like borderline, like between normal and underweight, but Yeah, I'm really not, like, as of right now, I am like 5 pounds above underweight. So tomorrow morning I'll probably wake up and I will lose that weight and I'll be like borderline again, but still it's like it is starting to reflect in places that I don't want it to reflect. It's like I'd rather it not go to my stomach, but rather go to my muscles instead. But I don't know. I can track my progress. I think I've made some progress since last time I like a few months ago. So it is impressive. I can just go back to my old stream when I was like flexing like this. I don't know if it looks any better, but yeah, I think it does. I think it does. I think it does for sure. For sure. Anyway, yeah, thank you for the spicy chili pepper. It was very, very good. Love spicy food too. Yeah, spicy food's amazing, isn't it? Although I'm not as into spicy now as I used to be. I'm like, I love spicy like for like everything. I've kind of toned it down a bit now. I'm not quite as much of like a spice freak, but I still like it as spicy. I still do. So I remember you kind of being concerned and having to really plan out your calories and protein intake. I know, and now really all I'm doing is just eating a massive amount of food. I mean, if you saw what I ate in a day, you would be like, how do you not weigh like double the amount of weight that you are right now? And it's like, it's because my body just burns it off so quickly. But my body was fighting back for so long, and now my body's like, okay, fine, you can have it. And now I'm like putting on a lot of the weight. Like I can definitely notice it in my abdomen and my hip area. Like my legs are a lot thicker. My butt is a lot thicker to the point where it's like underwear and pants are like much tighter now. It's like, oh my gosh. So, and then the belly. It just, yeah, it's, I don't know if it's noticeable in my face at all, but it's also, some of it is the muscle mass as well. So yeah, so I am really happy with that. I really am. So I'm continuing to lift the weights, do the sit-ups, do the ab workouts, do the hip workouts, do the pull-ups. I do so many different things every day. I got these massive weights. Massive. Actually, did I show them with a Verusta? Let me just see here, actually. I may have, but let's just see them again. Because it is just so amazing. It really is. Verusta. Okay, let me find the okay. Okay, I found it. So I need to take like a screenshot of this because it doesn't import. But let me bring them in. Let me bring them in. Oh, look at them! Look at them! So yeah, these are like my massive weights. They don't have all the weight on them right now. Like you can't really see my cursor or anything, but you have different it is adjustable. So you put it into a stand. And you turn it, and it puts on multiple different amounts of weights, and it just increases. So if you have no weights, then it's just 5 pounds, and if you have the maximum weight, it is 25 pounds. So I think the lowest I go is like 10 for various things, and then 25 for other things that I do. But yes, the roosters were trying out a 10 pound here. And they were getting their feet, very big swole feet. Anyway, so yes, I have been doing that like crazy. Let's see. Me and my roommate got the new Jack and Sally Nightmare Before Christmas collection at Bath and Body Works. Interesting. Okay. You know, I used to like the Nightmare Before Christmas a lot when I was much younger. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved it. You know, it was fantastic. Can't say I've really watched it in a very, very long time or so, but you know. I see hearts. Oh, they're on a diet right now. They don't want their, actually boy, it'll get your feet fatter and swoller. Okay, so here you go. There you go. Yum, yum, yum. We ate them slow. Boy, don't you see all the hearts behind me? Oh, yeah. Yum, 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 yum. What if they just ate all the hearts behind me? They ate all the hearts behind me. Anyway. See, I wasn't allowed to watch or join in anything Halloween or Halloween-ish. Now as an adult, I love Halloween. Really? Wow. When I was a kid, my mom didn't really care. I was watching like the most R-rated, gory, bloody, like murder movies when I was like, you know, just like a few years old. She didn't care. You know, she didn't care. So, and we're talking like, you know, like really like murder stuff, you know, where it's like all gory and everything, you know. So, she didn't care. Watched it with her. Anyway, Emmanuel, how are you doing? Great to have you here. I gotta drink a lot of water because I had a lot of salty meals. So you gotta stay hydrated when you eat a lot of salt. So. I grew up in a very fundamentalist Christian ideology. It was intense. Ah, I see. Well, fortunately, I didn't really grow up in that sort of environment, I suppose. But, you know, that's how some parents are. That's how they're going to be at times. So, just how it is. Just how it is. Intense. I guess really the only values that I see the party things, boys. They're not gonna eat those. I can't put those on the screen. Or can I? Can I put something party related? Actually, I think I can. There we go. Party time. Party time is anytime. And anytime is party time. Anyway. You know, we need to have I need to lift my weights. We need to have a weightlifting stream. Where I just show you. Okay, I'm gonna lift my weights now. Oh my gosh. No. Honestly, no. I don't know about that. I'll go to the gym. We'll do a live stream from... That's right, we have done a live stream from the gym before, right? My Bible study is tomorrow. Well, enjoy your Bible study. Enjoy it. How does one study the Bible? I guess, do you read like certain passages in it, and I guess you go over like the meaning of it and that sort of stuff? Is that the whole premise of the Bible study? Possibly. I don't know. I don't think I've really ever... I don't know if I've had a Bible study. I'm not sure. I did read it a lot when I was much younger because I went to a Christian school growing up. So it was all about well, there was a Bible class, so you read the Bible in that class. And I remember I would always read one specific part of the book every single time. I never switched it up. I just read the same one again and again and again and again. And I would make it like a song. So I would read it, but I would have like a tune to it. Like dun 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 dun. You know, it was like, okay. I'm pretty sure it was like one of like the last few pages in the book. So, what's that last chapter? Like Revelation or something? It was like one of the last few pages in the book I was doing that with. Oh, there's some more party stuff. It's a shame that it can't actually sync. I would love for like the YouTube reactions to sync to my like webcam reactions. There you go. Confetti time. It's confetti time. It's I watched it on TV. It's called In Search of the Lord's Way on NBC. It's every Sunday. Oh, so you don't actually not actually going in person anywhere. Okay. So it's just TV. TV. Party time is anytime, and anytime is party time. Anyway. Dario, how are you doing? Peridot? Peridot? Isn't that like a jewel? Peridot. Is that what I'm saying here? Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So, I want to ask you all the question. And that is, so I know I really haven't talked too much about like transgender topics or, trans topics. Like I really don't, haven't really talked about that sort of stuff in a very, very long time. But the question that I would like to propose to you today, based on the topic that we have here, do you think it is transphobic or, ist, racist, sexist, whatever else, you want to add an ist to, or phobic, to not be interested or want to date or be with a trans person for the sole fact that they are a trans person? I'm curious to know what your view is on that. Do you think that that is transphobic or sexist or whatever else you want to, throw in there? Because there's so many different things now. I'm curious because maybe some of you may remember, or maybe not. I mean, a long time ago on YouTube, there were multiple videos that showed up, including one that I think, became very popular. A lot of people were watching it, and a lot of people were reacting to it about, your dating preferences are transphobic or something. It's, if you don't want to date a trans person, then you are transphobic. It is wrong of you to not want to date a trans person. And the whole premise behind this is the fact that if someone is trans, like me, okay, so I was a male, I transitioned to a female. It would mean that if someone does not want to be with me specifically for the fact that I am trans, it's because they don't view me as a real woman. So that is where the transphobia comes into play. That's pretty rude, right? That's pretty rude. And that's the whole premise behind some people's thinking. And I'm just curious, it's like, do you think that is a valid argument? Because, I mean, it makes sense to some degree, sure. But at the same time, our whole life is about these things that we create within our mind of what we're attracted to, what we're interested in. The whole thing about whom we're attracted to is subjective in nature. So it's a complex topic. So my dating preferences, your dating preferences are going to be totally different. But let's see what you have to say. Let's say, so I don't think it's necessarily transphobic. I think some people just can't wrap their heads around being in a relationship with someone who was born a certain gender and who is now a different gender. Maybe they're afraid that it would make them gay or something. So this is very, very interesting. This is a very, very interesting topic here. There's my nice green screen. I always love when it pops through. So this is a very interesting topic here because, yes, this actually breaks some of this down here because these are all valid concerns, I would say. And I would say it's more so a concern specifically in a certain direction. Meaning, so because I am a trans woman, I used to be a male, transitioned, and I've gone through all the processes and procedures necessary to become a woman. The thing is, if there's a man who's interested in me and I tell him, okay, I was born a male, then he may begin to question, say, oh, am I gay? Because I'm attracted to someone who used to be a male. And this is a complex topic. It really is, because there are going to be some people who are going to say, yes, that guy is indeed gay because he's interested and attracted to someone who was biologically a male. So, two men, gay. Okay? All right. That's understandable. But at the same time, do I look like a man? Am I going out into the world looking like a man, presenting like a man? No. And if 99.9% of people don't know or cannot tell, how would that be gay then? Now, I guess the other argument that comes up, okay, so what if a trans person did not have any sort of surgery to, change downstairs to become more feminine, okay, to be a female? Then that's a very complex thing as well, because, okay, if it's a man who is with this trans woman who still has male genitals and they're engaging in any sort of sexual activity, then that is gay. To be completely honest with you, it really is. Because that is male genitals. That's not female genitals. Despite the fact that the person looks like a female, it's male parts. So that is where I say, okay, that aspect is a bit gay there. But then some people will make the argument that for me, for example, despite the fact that I've gone through the surgery, despite the fact that, okay, maybe things are not like 100%, okay, it's like, okay, I have a bootleg female organs down there, okay? It's not the real deal. It is bootleg, okay? It may look very, very similar, very close. It may function to some capacity almost the same way to some degree, but it's not authentic. It's a bootleg. You know, that's the best way to describe it. It is a bootleg. It's not real. Well, I mean, because it used to be male parts and it's not anymore, okay, any sort of sexual activity there, okay, that is gay then, right? I don't know. I don't know, because that's an interesting one, because any sort of sexual activity would not be done in a gay way, if that makes sense, It's like, okay, there's female parts. We're doing it in a heterosexual way. Does that make it gay? No. So I want to call it gay. I want to call my partner gay because I'm a female and I present as a female and I have female parts and everything. But if I looked like a man, if I still acted like a man, if I had male parts, then okay, maybe yes. But so that is where that aspect of the question, is it transphobic to not want to date a trans person, comes into play, because the man may think that he's gay for those reasons. Okay, let's say, I live in Oklahoma, I need out. There's so many prejudiced people here. Well, I really hope that you find a better place to live. Right, he would have been attracted to you thinking you were a woman. That makes sense. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's like, for some people who are trans, they may, go on like a dating app and whatever, and they may put and fully disclose, I am trans. I don't do that, okay? I don't do that. That's really none of anyone's business until I get to know them much more personally. And if I'm just talking with them online, there's really no reason for them to know at all. And they can't ever tell. Okay, they see photos of me, there's audio calls, there's video calls or whatever. They don't need to know any of that. It's really none of their concern unless I'm very close friends with them and I open up with them, or we're going to meet in person, or anything goes beyond that point. Then I would open up and share that. But it is very interesting because, like, the longer you wait, it's kind of like, what is the appropriate time to actually share that? If you're getting closer with someone, when's the appropriate time to actually share that? Because you may have a fear that the moment you open up and share that, they're not going to be attracted to you anymore. They're not going to want to be with you because you're a trans person. And they may think, okay, that they're gay. Now, let's kind of reverse it a bit, and let's flip it the other way around. So if it's a female to male, someone who was born a female, presents as a male now, and they are now a male, they're interested in other women. So the woman, I guess, may think, or that make me a lesbian then? Am I gay? And the interesting thing about that, so when it comes to surgeries, like genital surgeries for female to male, that is much more complicated. There's many more problems that occur with that. So I think far less people get that surgery as opposed to male to female surgery, which is surprising when you really think about it, but I guess it's really not, because you literally have to take something from nothing. Whereas to create female anatomy, you take something that's already there, and you have plenty to work with. But the other way around, you have nothing to work with really. So it makes it much harder. So that is a complex thing, but there's so many other factors at play. Okay, so yes, the man could think, or the female could think that they're gay. But other factors, okay, what if the other person, whether it be male or female, wants to have a child someday with the person that they're with? And unfortunately, as a trans person, you can't do that. Especially, I mean, if you've, under certain circumstances, you could, sure. But if you've been through surgery and you didn't save anything, then no, there's no way that you can. That's it. Or if you've been on hormones for a very long time, it could take quite a lot of years for that process to reverse itself, or you may never be able to reproduce. So it is a extremely complex thing. So that could be another issue. Like, okay, someone doesn't want to be with a trans person because maybe they want to have a family, they want to have kids, and you're not going to be able to provide that. You're not going to be able to provide that in the way that a biological woman or man could. And these are all facts that you have to face as a trans person. Even though that is so hard to actually face those things, that's something that you just have to do. It's a shame, really, because you shouldn't have to deal with all the struggle. I know firsthand, just how much struggle that it actually is, dealing with all that sort of stuff. But that is just how it is. That is life. That is the unfortunate thing about life. It is not easy, it is very hard, especially if you're a trans person. You're literally limiting the amount of people you can be with, and I'd say, I don't know how many it is, but I've seen a fair amount of trans people go out with other trans people. And I guess if that's the case, it could be a straight relationship. Right? It could be a straight relationship. Like if a male to female is with a female to male, that could be a straight relationship. Isn't that crazy? And then I guess the really other kind of thing is, and it's kind of odd. So both of those people who are biologically the other sex and have transitioned could have a child together under certain circumstances where the man is pregnant, the trans man is pregnant. It's like, okay, that is kind of like weird and kind of freaky almost, but I mean, that is possible. Sure. Okay. But that whole thing is just a very complex topic. It really is. It's like, okay. So that's just some of the stuff you have to deal with if you're a trans person. Personally, I don't think. My personal opinion is, if someone doesn't want to date me or be with me because I'm a trans person, then guess what? That's not the right person for me. Plain and simple. The person meant for me will accept me for who I am and not be like, oh, you're trans, I don't want to go out with you. Or whatever other reasons, you know? Like, oh, you're this way, you're that way. So many people have preferences, and it's like, that's your right, that's your preference. Because I got plenty of preferences. Okay? So that's just my thoughts on it. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay, let's see. Emmanuel says, should I transition next year? I think I really want to. I can't really give you an answer on that, Emmanuel. You have to talk to a doctor on what you should do. Should I start HRT next year? I do not live your life. Okay? I can't tell you what your certain life circumstances are. You have to make the decision of what you want to do under the circumstances that you are in. No one should tell you what to do. Okay? But I'm just going to say that right now. If there's one thing, no one should tell you what to do. You have to make that decision. So if you feel as though you are ready to transition, to start taking HRT, to start your transition process, then go ahead and speak with a doctor or a psychologist in order to get that process going. But you should never be pressured into or have someone else tell you that you should. That's like saying to someone, should I drink and drive? You know, should I drink and drive? No, you should not do that, right? You got to make that own decision, which you know is not a good decision to make. That's not a good example. That really is not a good example, because that should all obviously be a no. But either it should be like personal preferences of what is right for you. Like if someone else, okay, so regarding like the drinking and driving thing, like, okay, yes, maybe you ask someone, should I drink and drive? And someone's like, yeah, you should. You don't take advice from someone else. You don't take that advice from someone else. No. Then again, you should never do that anyway, but that is a more extreme example. It really is. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. So, interesting topic, right? When it comes to preferences. Now, I'm curious. I'm really curious about this. How many people have a preference when it comes to dating that would be considered phobic or ist? So I'm just going to be completely honest with you here. So I am phobic and I am ist, okay? Am I transphobic? Am I sexist, racist, whatever? Yeah, I think so. When it comes to like dating preferences, I am. So as we talked about, you know, not wanting to date a trans person. Is that transphobic? Okay, that is a complex topic, sure. But it's like, as a trans person myself, I don't want to date a trans person. Am I transphobic for not wanting to date a trans person? Am I transphobic for not wanting to date a trans person? Now, here's the interesting thing, okay? So I guess never say never, right? So, many years ago, like a decade ago, I had the same mindset. I said, I'm not going to date a trans person. I'm not interested in dating a trans person because at the time, I was attracted to women, which would mean I would want to be with a biological woman. I was not interested in dating another trans woman who was biologically a man because I did not like anything masculine at all. So, do you see where I'm coming from there? Why I didn't want to date a trans person? It wasn't because, oh, I don't accept them as a woman. It's because I didn't like anything that I perceived as masculine. And if the male to female is like more masculine bone structure and bigger and has male genitals, no way. I am not interested in that at all. That's just, that would creep me out. Okay, so I said I would never date a trans person. And what ended up happening? I dated a trans person. But it was the other way around, though. It was the other way around, which was interesting because that was the first time that I was interested in, I guess it was the process of me going from, I'm only interested in women. And then here's someone who is a trans man that I was with that kind of was like the transition for me, kind of like the in-between. It's like, okay, you're a man, but there is some, feminine type of qualities there because you were biologically born as a female. So it's like, okay, that's fine. And then where I am now, it's like I only like men now. So right now where I stand, it's like the inverse of how it started a decade ago. Okay? And that inverse is, back then, I was only interested in women. Didn't want to be with a trans person, male to female. No way. No, thank you. Now, only interested in men. I would really not want to be with a female to male. I really wouldn't. And that's because I really don't like feminine, for a partner. I really don't. It's like, okay, you look like a man, you're kind of masculine and whatever, but okay, you're kind of, there's some feminine qualities physically, and you have female genitals and everything. That's just kind of creepy to me. It's just creepy to me. Okay, so I don't like that. I don't like that. So that is just something like now. It's like, okay, no, am I transphobic for not wanting to date a trans person, even though I am trans myself? But it's not just that either. So the other interesting thing is, I guess, maybe I am transphobic or whatever, because maybe I don't accept the trans man fully as a man. I still see him as having some feminine qualities or whatever. Maybe. Okay, maybe I am transphobic. Okay, maybe. But I'm thinking also, maybe I'm also a bit racist as well. I think I'm also racist. I know, look, all the stuff is just coming out here, right? I am racist as well, because I thought about this the other day, like whom I'm attracted to. And it's so interesting because I realized I have never been attracted to a white man before. Never have. Now, females, I have. Females, it doesn't matter, but for like a white boy, sorry, never been attracted to a white boy. Never. So I'm like, oh, that's so interesting, huh? I don't know. Wonder why? I don't know. Just never have. So I don't know. Maybe I am racist. Maybe I am racist. Possibly. So, just some thoughts, going through my mind and whatever. Because I mean, if I, I don't know. If I say any more along this line, it is going to sound very racist. So I'm probably not going to say any more about whom I'm attracted to or whom am I not attracted to when it comes to someone's race. Because that is racist. That is racist. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I am racist, I guess, when it comes to dating preferences. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? So, yeah, I don't know. That's just how I am. And that's just how I've always been, I guess. I've realized. Because after I had that realization, I thought about it for a bit. I'm like, let me think about a time. How long ago or whatever. And it's like, huh. Okay, that is what it is. That is what it is. So, So yeah, now you know the secrets about me. I'm transphobic. I'm racist. I have too many preferences that are a bit out there, I guess. And I would say, people who think the same thing about me, that's their right to do it. You know that? I see those shock faces, every reaction like I see them. Honestly, people can have the same opinion about me. Like if someone doesn't want to date me because I'm trans, then let them. I don't care. That's not the right person for me. If someone's like, "Oh, this is a white girl. I don't date white girls." You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's fine. That is your preference to be interested in whom you're interested in. If you're not interested in white girls, then you don't have to be interested in me. Okay? So, okay, that is another thing there, okay? Or maybe so many other preferences that people have. It's like, okay, maybe my personal preferences, okay, honestly, okay, this is very embarrassing. This is very embarrassing, but I keep a list of my ideal preferences. Okay, well, I made a list. I made a list of my ideal preferences of what I want in a man, and it's like a long list. Hold on. Let me see this list. Let's see how many traits I have in here. Okay, let's see. There's so many. Okay, so I wrote down every detail possible. Let me just count them. I'm not going to read them. That is like ultimate cringe and embarrassing. That's ultimate cringe and embarrassing. Maybe I'll read like one or two, but let me just count. Maybe like close to 30. It's like 28 traits. Okay, this is very embarrassing now. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is very embarrassing. Okay, so this is not just physical traits. I mean, some of it is physical traits, but they're also the personality as well. So, I guess when it comes to like physical, okay, let me just. I'll just list like two. Okay, so I'm a very tall person, so ideally I would want to be with someone who's like close to my height or a little bit taller than I am. Okay, and that's kind of hard to find. That really is, because I'm very tall, so finding a man who's as tall as me that I'm interested in and that I'm attracted to is a challenge. Okay, that really is. So there you go. That's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. And also, someone who's like roughly the same age as me. It's like, I don't want to be with someone who's like 50. That's like too much. I don't want to be with someone who's like 25 or in their 20s still. I don't, no. That's a bit too low. But anyway, I'm not listing anymore because that is like, we're getting into like cringe territory. And honestly, it already is too cringy. Unless someone donates like $1,000 and then I'll read them all. Can you imagine? It's like, okay, someone like donates like a large sum of money, like read them all. No. We're not doing that. It's too embarrassing. It's too embarrassing. So, yeah, I guess the conclusion of this is that I'm transphobic, I'm racist, I have preferences that are a bit extreme, as people's shock faces. So now you know. Now you know. So now, as I said, if I say anything more about race stuff, it's going to be extremely racist. So I'm not going to rank people by their race and say, okay, this race is attractive, this one isn't. I mean, obviously I said white people aren't, so that's racist against my own kind, right? But yeah, so anyway, No more of that. We are done because I'm going to get into hot water if I say anything more. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, let's say, does your breast ever hurt in any way? I just had my mammogram. Mine hurts sometimes. No, mine does not hurt at all. If you would like to see them, you can go to Only Boobs. Only Boobs. Only Boobs. Only Boobs. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Honestly, there we go. We have some funny stuff there, didn't we? Oh. See, you got me all worked up now thinking about all this stuff here. Thinking about all these like hot guys now who are like my age and my height, which is very rare. Very rare. You know, I've met a few. Okay, and that is rare. That is if we're anyway. Moving on. But the interesting thing, I guess, also. Maybe other people are like this as well. Maybe you can raise your hand if this is also you. Where even if I'm not attracted to someone like at a first glance, like, okay, this person's okay. They're not all that, whatever. It's more so the personality. Once I get to know them more, it's like, okay, now I'm seeing their physical. So, yeah. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Hello, the Arc 1 Tech to 249. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen your feed since you were goth. So good to see you. I hope you are well. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Yes, I am doing amazing. We were just talking about well, we don't need to refresh what we were talking about. We don't. But I was saying how if I physically don't find someone attractive initially, the more I get to know them and if we're compatible, then I find them attractive physically. So, because that has happened before. It's like someone that I saw, it's like, okay, he's okay or whatever, okay. He's all right. And then, as I got to know him a bit more, it's like, okay, now I see, so. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Though it's very hard for me to actually find a man like really good looking, so it's kind of rare for me. So, yeah. And we're not going to talk about any more racism talk. We don't want to get banned, although we already are banned, so it honestly doesn't matter. YouTube has gone downhill while updating subscriptions, I'm sure. Are you still subscribed? Because if you haven't seen me in years, I've been posting almost every day. Post stuff. Yeah, honestly, it makes perfect sense because YouTube doesn't show my stuff to people anymore, even my own subscribers. No one knows that I post stuff anymore. People are just kind of like, oh, I didn't even know about her anymore, even though I've been subscribed, so... Yeah, YouTube has destroyed my YouTube channel. So, yeah. That is the unfortunate thing. You've been subbed for years. Wow, okay. Yeah, I pretty much do these live streams almost every Saturday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I post a video almost every day. It's not quite almost every day. It's most days. Post a video. But yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. So, I don't think you're the only one who's impacted by this. I think like 90% of the people who have subscribed to me have that same sort of thing. Because, yeah, they don't know. They don't know. So, just a cascading effect, Oh well, oh well. Just how it is. Just how it is, unfortunately. It is an unfortunate thing that YouTube does. Okay. Let me go. As long as you're doing well, that's all I hope for. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I am doing excellent. I am doing amazing. For the most part. I mean, we have ups and down days, you know. We have days that are not our greatest days, and other days that are kind of mediocre, and then other days that are amazing, you know? And we are doing amazing as well. That's right. Now I'm thinking here. Let's see here. I want to do a few different things now. Let's bring up our Google Trans. Our Google Translate. Because I think we're going to be learning some transgendered Japanese words, shall we say. Do you agree, some transgendered Japanese words? Honestly, I really don't know how LGBT is represented in Japan. I don't know anything about that. Okay, I mean, it's not going to be as accepting as here in the United States, you know? The United States is the most accepting, which is why I don't... When people say, oh, you're discriminating against me, and all these rules and regulations and laws being put into place to take away trans people's rights and everything, it's like, you literally live in the country that is the most accepting, and you're complaining. You're complaining about it. Go live in a country that doesn't accept it. Well, I don't know how Japan is, okay? I don't know any gay Japanese people. I know a Japanese person who is trans, surprisingly, but and it's not the most open when it comes to gender expression and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't really know too much about it. But it is an interesting thing regardless. Okay, so I think maybe we'll learn some LGBT and trans words. Let's see. Maybe. We'll see. We will see what we have here. So I'd imagine probably transgender is probably just like transgender. Transgender. Yeah, I mean, pretty basic. I mean, because it's not a word really. Transgender. 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 Okay, there you go. You know, I wasn't expecting too much there, but let's say, would you ever consider reaching out to Blair White for an interview? I think she would do it. That was actually the first thing that I did. The first live stream interview that I did many years ago. Blair White. Blair White. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Blair White. There we go. Okay. Blair White. Wa transgender です。No. Transgender です。Okay, it just wants to do that. Transgender. I'm misspelling that. There we go. Anyway, we don't need to be talking about her. Come on now. Why are we going on that? No. Anyway, so there are a few other words. There's a few other words in LGBT land. Like, what about LGBT? I mean, I mean, this is probably gonna be hard to say. LGBT? Okay, it's just LGBT. How does it actually say though? LGBT. Okay, that's pretty much. But there's some other words as well. Like one that I saw. New hafu. Yeah, okay, so this is a word, it's just gonna translate to that. Okay, so this actually means, let me actually bring it up in my dictionary here. This one here, this one can mean a transvestite, a drag queen, a trans woman, male to female transsexual, according to the dictionary here, and according to the context that I've heard it in before. So this is the term that is used to describe that, which is very interesting. It's very, very interesting because I don't know what that means, like new half. I don't know. But that's essentially what that means. Okay. So if I say this, there we go. Watashi wa new hafu desu. There you go. Watashi wa new hafu desu. It's not Emmy, but wara.
私はニューハーフです。わら。
Wara. How are you, doll? Well, thank you. Yes, I am doing amazing. As you can see, I'm a trans woman. Haha, lol. Vivo, how are you doing? So if I reverse this, watashi wa trans josei desu. Ahaha. Ahaha. No. We are like a wara. 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 Let's see. Elaborate how LGBT equivocate LGBT or sexual preferences, but what is T? Exactly. It's kind of like it really doesn't belong, right? It's transgender. It just means someone's gender expression. You know, so it's different from what they were born at birth. So yeah, it doesn't really belong, but you know. So I don't know. Okay, so what about trans man? Okay, so new hafu, that was, I don't know if there's an equivalent word. I'm going to look up trans man in my dictionary. There does not seem to be a word for trans man, but trans woman, new hafu. And then transgender we saw was transgender, or a trans woman, trans josei, which I guess a trans man would be trans dansei, I guess. No, please back out. Let me just say that. Trans dansei. Yeah. Trans dansei. Transgender dansei. Okay, it actually puts the whole thing there. Okay. Trans is on its own, kind of. Yeah, I would say because it doesn't really belong in. It's not the same as LGB. Yeah, lesbian, gay, bisexual. Those are whom you're attracted to. Transgender it's not that. I think that's why a lot of people can confuse it because it's in the LGBT. So people think it's a gender or sexual orientation, and it's not. So, am I American? America jin de wa arimasen. Nihonjin desu. I am not American. I am Japanese. Yeah. America jin desu. No, wait. I am American. Wara. I look how it like emphasized the am. I am. Excuse me, it's am. It is am. You know? Okay, so how do we say excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am. We have to see this. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Sumimasen. You gotta be polite with it. Excuse me. It's good. How do I? Excuse me. It's ma'am. It is ma'am. Sumimasen ga. Madame. Oh, madam. Madame desu. Madame to yonde kudasai. Oh, it's making it sound so polite. It's making it sound so polite. Okay, let's say if yes, which state? Okay. Okay. ニューヨークに近く住んでいます。There you go. New Yorkに, I don't know, how do you say New York City? City. City. You know what's really funny? Ryan, how are you doing today? Honestly, Ryan, you missed the best thing earlier. We were talking about how racist I am with my dating preferences. And you missed it. I said, how do we say that in Japanese? Because I said during my racist rant, what did I say? I said, I have never been attracted to a white man. That's what I said. And that is true. That is true. How do we say that in Japanese? I have never been attracted to a white boy. I don't know any of this. I don't know. Wait. Okay, this is okay. That's another interesting thing to bring up here. Okay, so this. White people. Okay, so this word I remember, this word right here. Hakujin. Okay, so this word right here has different meanings. I think this is like a racist term almost for like white people, okay? Let me show you the other meanings of this word. White person, Caucasian, beginner, amateur, unlicensed prostitute are other meanings for this word. So, yeah. Unlicensed prostitute for this word. Okay. So, I think also this is also for a black person as well. So, for a black person, I believe that is it. Ah, come on. Okay, this is kokujin. Okay. Okay, so this word here. So this is for a black person. Okay. It means black person, but it also means woman in the nightlife business, geisha and prostitutes. So again, we have another word to describe a race of people that is prostitute. So white people and black people, another name for prostitutes in Japanese. Huh. Now I have checked other races, and these were the only two I think I found. But let's see. I am Iranian. Okay, let's see if there's any other words for Iranian. Iranian language. Let me actually put it in here. Let's see. Iranian person. Because I'm really curious about this. Okay. Iranjin. Iranjin. Okay, so no, there's not going to be any other terms for this, but for white people and black people, it basically means, it's basically, prostitutes is another word. So yeah, honestly, it's pretty crazy stuff. Can you get tanned? Oh yeah, I get tanned very, very easily. I would kind of show you. Like, let me take a photo instead, as opposed to like showing you like my crotch. I'll just put my crotch on screen. Let me show you how a tan. There you go. Maybe you can kind of see it. How well can you actually see this? Okay, this is not really my crotch, okay? I just want to make that clear. But here is the, let me actually turn off the, it's close to the crotch area, so I didn't want to show that on screen here. But look at the tan difference, okay? Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. Maybe turn down the brightness. You can see how white it is here and how tan it is there. Yeah, this is the best that I can actually show, okay? But yeah, I have a very noticeable tan line. And let me get off of this. There we go. We can delete that image of my crotch. We don't want to see it. Honestly, it's not of my crotch. I'm not being serious. I'm joking. For anyone who doesn't understand a joke. Anyway, so basically all races are hookers in Japan. I got some catching up to do in business, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, you do? Okay, anyway. We're off topic with like racism and that sort of stuff. Honestly, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, save it for the OnlyFans. How do we say OnlyFans? We're getting distracted. OnlyFans. Bobby Sands. Oh, man. Okay. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. How do we actually spell that, though? How do we actually spell that in Japanese? OnlyFans. Is that it? Yeah. OnlyFans. OnlyFans はめっちゃ辛い。嫌い。嫌い。とても悪い。Bobby Sands. There you go. OnlyFans はとても悪い。It's very bad. Anyway, we're supposed to be on gender words, okay? Not racism and sexual stuff, okay? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. Let's talk about a gender transition. This is like, okay, gender transition. Saibetsu iko. Saibetsu iko. Let's see here. Let me bring this up in my dictionary. Let's see what this has to say here. Gender switchover. So basically what it means. Gender. First two characters here, which is seibutsu. Seibetsu rather. Seibetsu. Seibetsu. So the first character I think is like for like life or something. No, sex and gender. Okay, the second character is like separate. So distinction of sex, distinction of gender, that sort of stuff. And then this one here, switching over, equal, which is a gender transition. Okay. Okay, now what about HRT? Now let's try hormone replacement therapy. Okay, hormone for hormone, and then I guess this is replacement therapy. Let's see what this is. Hoju Ryoho. Okay, so hormone Hoju Ryoho.
ホルモン補充療法。
Hoju Ryoho. Okay, I don't know these words, but... Well, Vivo, I'm really glad you could join us today. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let's see. So, the first word, Hojo. That is like a replenishment or supplementation or supplement of something. And the last one is therapy. That is ryoho. Ryoho. Okay. I don't know those words yet, so yeah. Okay. What else here? How do we say sex reassignment surgery? These are some hard words. Okay. Okay, so this is seibetsu, right? Seibetsu and te something right there. I don't know. Gender reassignment surgery. Okay, so this is talking about the different genders. Seibetsu. Okay, let's just hear it.
性別適合手術
Seibetsu tekigo shujutsu.
性別適合手術
Seibetsu tekigo shujutsu. Yeah, it basically means just sex reassignment surgery. SRS. Seibetsu tekigo shujutsu. Dang. Interesting. That is a long one. That is a long one there. Okay. Okay. Let's say... Any other trans words? Any other trans words? Trying to think here. Any other trans-related words? I don't know. I mean, that is like... We've talked about hormones, talked about surgeries, that sort of stuff. So I think we've covered a fair amount of it. So I don't know. As I said, I don't know how common this sort of stuff is in Japan. I don't know, because I don't. I know one person who is trans in Japan, and that's very interesting. But I don't know the technical specifications of what it was like going through this process. I don't know. But, or how common this sort of thing is. Like how many people. You know, I would say probably, you know, not too many people. Probably less people than like the United States, you know? So just interesting stuff. Anyway. Let's close out of that. Let's actually just study our standard words now. We have some words that we must study in order for us to be Nihongo no tensai after all. There we go. Let's start studying our words here. I would like to get these done soon. It's gonna be great. Honestly, we're making amazing progress on these amazing words. Let's try to do a little bit of a speed round now, shall we? Kaisha, company, kaisha. Sono kaisha no something sha, okay. Dosha, something dosha. Ryodosha. Okay, I don't know what that is. What is a ryodosha? Ryodosha is a laborer. Blue collar worker. Okay, sono kaisha no ryodosha wa sto o something. Sto. Strike. Oh, they're on strike. Kekkoshita. They're doing a strike. So the blue collar workers are doing a strike at the company. Workers of the company went on a strike. Dang. That's what you'd like to see, right? Anyway, kaisha, we got it. It says kazoku, family, right? Kazoku, yeah, kazoku. Watashi, okay. Watashi kazoku wa dai kazoku de aru. Okay, I have a big family. My family's big. Dai kazoku. My family is a large one. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got it. We got the sentence right too. Hachi, which is 8. Hachi. Watashi wa 18 sai de sake no aji o oboeta. So this is 18 years old. You can drink sake. You can drink. You would think you can drink. Maybe you can. I took to drinking when I was 18. Okay, you took to drinking. Not good, bud. Not good. Ichi, which is one. Ichi. Watashi mo something. Okay, I can't read the whole sentence, so we're just gonna go namae. Namae, which is name. This is someone's name. Name. O namae wa kanete kara. Shochi, right? Shochi itashite oremasu. Okay, so name from something. Knowing about shochi, right? Shochi, yes, shochi. Knowledge or awareness, yes, okay. I'm aware of someone's name or something. I don't know. Your name is familiar to me, okay. Man, I am getting good. I'm starting to really identify some of these sentences here. My reading is faster. It is amazing. All that practice, all that education is really working out for me. Amazing. Moto. Moto, which is more. More of something. Moto. More. Moto. This is for yon. Yon. Or shi. Or yo. Or yon. An example sentence, I don't know. So we're just gonna go. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. That's what you say before you eat. Thank you for the meal. Thank you for the meal. Just served. I received this meal. Itadakimasu. Sore, which is that, or there. That, there. That indicating an item near the listener. So there you go. That's the person over there. Sore. The thing near the person that you're talking to. Sore. Tabemono, which is food. Tabemono. Tabemono o kirashite shimatta. Kirashite shimatta. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, cut. This is a cut, right? Oh, to run out of stock. Okay, that is cut though. That is the kanji for cut. To run out of stock. I've run out of food. Run out of stock of food. You have run short of food. Oh no. Whatever shall you do? You shall go to the next one. Denwa. Phone call. Phone conversation. Phone call. Telephone call. Watashi wa kare ni denwa o shitai ga. Denchu. No, wanaka. Wachu. Hanashichu. Hanashichu data. Okay, so him on the phone, and called in the middle of. He was on the phone, I guess, right? I called him, but the line was busy. I guess he was on the phone. There we go. We got it. Dipato, like a department. Dipato, department. Department store, even. Watashi wa sore o dipato de kaita, right? Kata. Okay, buying stuff at the department store. Bartered at the department store. Here we go. Dipato. There we go. Okay. Eigo. English. Eigo. English. There we go. Eigo de wa something. Okay, I don't know the rest. We're just gonna go. Speed round. Tanoshi, which is fun, enjoyable. Okay. Go on to the next one. I can never. Okay, this one is this I want to say this is a number. I just not hachi, it's not 8. Oh, no. Or is it kubi, neck? Is it neck? No, it's okay. That is why I was like drawing a blank there. So I was like, what is this? Like I recognize it. It was like a number. But I forgot what that was. So yes. We got that one wrong. We got that one wrong because I did not know what it was. Hyaku, which is 100. Failure. Daijobu. Okay, alright. Safe, secure. Or, okay. Okay, there we go. Daijobu. Ju, which is 10. Ju. 10. Taksan, which is many or a lot of something. Taksan. We did it. There we go. Taksan. Iye, which is no. No. Or you can say iya. Iya. Now, you have to be very careful here because this is iye, but there's also another word, iye. So, iye, iye. One means house, one means no. Iye. There we go, we got it. And just like that, there we go. Iye. This is iye, house. We literally got it. Iye, right here. Iye. That's usually how you pronounce it. Iye. Iye. We literally got it right after. That was like perfect. That was like perfect. All right, there we go. We'll do 2 more. Okay, this is Q or ku, which is 9. Or also kokono. Okay. There we go. Final one, which is goal, which is 5. Goal. 5. Okay. Watashi wa ki no sakana o goyon tota. Okay, so I think this is the counter. This is actually, that's right. This is a counter. This is not 4. This is a counter for fish, I believe. So there's 5 fish yesterday. I guess I caught 5 fish yesterday. I caught 5 fish yesterday. Okay. Kyo sakana. Okay, so this is I, kyo, or ki no rather. Not, I think I said kyo. Ki no. I got that wrong. Ki no, yes, ki no. I know yesterday's kino, today's kyo, tomorrow's ashita. So ki no is yesterday. Sakana, fish. And this is goal, which is 5, and then hiki, which is the counter for fish. Counter for small animals, like also applies to fish, I guess, an equal or roll of cloth. So honestly, yes, it is so confusing. Anyway, we're done. Look at that. Wow, amazing. Absolutely incredible. We're getting closer to finishing our introduction words. And then we get to move on to the big words. Those are all like easy for me. For the most part, like there's some that I don't really fully know, but honestly, I'm really impressed. I am giving myself an applaud. So anyway, we are done with that for the time being. So we should see what sort of amazing games we can play. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got a Firefox update. Let me update Firefox first. Just like that, Firefox is updated. Okay. So. Let's move this crap over now. Now I can actually do something pretty cool with my gaming setup stuff here. Let me show you what amazingness I can actually do, okay? So, let me move over to the game screen. Game screen, here we are. So, my webcam is big. My webcam is big. So, what I can do... How do I do this here? There it is. I changed my background to a nice green background, okay? An amazing, fantastic green background. And then in my software, let's apply the filter. Chroma key it. There we go. Now who is the professional gamer now? Who's the professional gamer now? Anyway. Honestly, pretty good, right? Pretty good? I'd say so. Anyway, I better go to the bathroom first. I better go to the bathroom first. So, I will leave you with. I don't know if the mice will stay. I don't know. So let's just put on a nice. There you go. BRB. Give me just a moment. Okay, good. No one missed me while I was gone. Which means I can continue as if nothing happened. Anyway, moving on back. Okay. So let's go through some of these. Oh, get rich quick 101. Do we want to get... Oh, look. Penguin Farm. Oh, slime soup. I want to play something interesting. I got boobs. Little Troubles in Spooky Town. Oh. Some of these games are just so cute, aren't they? Fear Me, Jeff the Killer dating sim. I don't know if I want to play. What the heck is this? For a second, I thought I had missed the stream completely. Oh, no. You have not missed it. You've not missed it. Hello, Demodor. How are you doing? How are you doing today? We usually go for about 2 hours. So I start at 9 p.m. and we usually go until about 11 p.m. Sometimes later. It depends on the game that we're playing. You know? Look at this game here. This game looks crazy. Assessment examination. Do you know what is real? This looks spooky. Thank you for applying for Authentic Assessment Department. I wish you luck in your upcoming examination. I'm kind of thinking this. What do you think? Is anyone in for something spooky? I'm gonna just. I can't really turn off the lights because then you won't be able to see me. I mean, I guess you kind of can, but look, I'm fading out into existence. Look how freaky I look. Oh my gosh, look. It is like I'm wearing something on. It's like on my hair. Look at my hair. It's like it's so weird. Oh my gosh, that looks like I'm wearing something. Hang on a minute. If I put it like over top of my face for a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so. This is weird. Like my hair is all like glittery. Yo, this is weird. Hey guys. Yo. This is freaky looking. I look freaky looking. Anyway, I'm back. You like my professional setup now? With the pure green screen behind me? Yeah, it's great. Okay, first things first, we gotta get rid of this thing up here. Delete that. Assessment examination. Maybe. All right, what is this game? Assessment examination. Thank you for applying to the Authentic Assessment Department. We wish you luck on your upcoming examination. You will need... You can toggle full screen. Okay. You will need it. Details. 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So this isn't going to take long. So I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty spooky. It looks pretty spooky. Full screen, no, because then I cannot see anything else. So what is this amazing game? I don't even know. But I guess we are here for it. There we go. Spookiness. Okay, assessment examination. That's going to start.
The examination will now begin. Hello, friend. Thanks for applying for this position at the Authenticity Assessment Department. All of us here at are very happy to have you. If you get the job, that is. Today, we'll be testing your instincts to see if you're qualified to perform authenticity assessments on your own in a real-life scenario. But before that, some quick questions are required to get some more insight about who we would be hiring. Please take a sit and await further instructions.
Okay, I'm sitting and waiting. How did you hear about this position? Word of mouth, newspaper, or a dream? I'm gonna say a dream. You know, something just kind of spooky, just popped into my dream. So I'm like, okay, it was in a dream that I heard about this. Do you have any professional experience in this area? No, I don't. Do you have any personal experience in this area? No, I don't. Do you believe in God? Yes. Do you fear death? Yes. Do you fear God? Yes. Do you have people you love in your life? Yes. Do you fear losing them? What is this? I'm clicking on this one here.
In a moment, we will provide you with several images of people and you must determine whether or not these people are authentic and to be trusted, or threats you should stay away from. Please be careful with your selections. Our decision on whether to hire you will depend heavily on your results.
Okay. Spooky. Okay, do we trust this man? Honestly, I'm gonna say yes. Did we trust old grandma with a swirly kind of look? No, she's a threat. Did we trust her? I'm gonna say yes. We do indeed trust her. Do we trust him? Honestly, he looks a little bit shady, but he's not all warbled, so yes. Let's go and give him a trust. Okay, we got us a drawing here. Something going on there. Yes, we trust. Yes, we trust. Do we trust him? Do we trust him? He's got a cigarette. He's got a turban on his head. I'm gonna say he's a threat. Yes, this guy's definitely a threat. There we go. Mazepin 5 milligram tablets. Take 5 tablets by mouth nightly. Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it. He looks a little shady. He's a threat. He looked a little bit shady. I'll trust her. She's okay. I'll trust her as well. She's got some funky teeth, so she's a threat. Francisco Estrada, 19, victims 2. Police department, what's your emergency? Yeah, hi. I'm at Door Park at a gas station. Actually, I'm a corner of Door Park. I think there's somebody who needs help. There's a kid outside. He's got some blood on him. Is he hurt? I don't know. He looks fine. It's just he's outside and the door is locked, so I can't tell. He is asking for help, though, so I don't know if you can hear, but he is asking me to help him. Okay, I'm dispatching an ambulance right now. If there's any way you can unlock the door? Oh, I can unlock it for sure. I work there. I have the keys. Then what's stopping you? Well, I mean, I wanted to help him. Obviously, the moment he came in, it's a kid with blood on him, for Jesus' sake. But, and this is going to sound crazy to you, just as I was pulling out my keys, I saw it. His face, you know, he had this look. It reminded me of something. I don't know what. Something I'm terrified of. I don't know, man, but something's off about that kid, like real off. You're going to let this kid bleed out because he feels off? No, that's not what I'm saying. He's not dying, I don't think. He just didn't look right at all. Kid looked like he's just died himself, but he hasn't, obviously. He looked like a ghost or a demon. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'm just effed up right now. I've been drinking a little bit, but you had to see him. It's scary officer. Officer? Honestly, this is a little spooky. He must be pale because of blood loss. Poor kid can't even keep his eyes straight. Did you see that? Did you see it like flicker right here? What is it? It's happening more and more, whatever it is. Can't even keep his eyes straight because he drank one too many cheap beers. Is he still there? How does he look? Oh yeah, he's... I don't know, like crouching under the counter so I can't even see what's going on. It's effing creepy. Okay, well the ambulance is still a good 20 minutes away, and that kid cannot be doing well. This is very strange. So I need you to assist him. Oh, F that. No effing way. No, you didn't just say that the little effer. He's not normal. You know, refusal to cooperate is a crime, right, son? Is that what that is? Of course. FF. Okay. I'll go check on him then. Thank you. I'll stay on the line. Alright. Ave Marie Setisme. Is that the kid? That is the kid. Do we trust the kid? He's a threat. This is also the kid, I guess. He's also a threat. This is really creepy. This is really creepy. Do we trust this version of the kid? Let's see. Sweet dreams. Thank you for the positive words. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. When I was a kid, they showed PSAs on TV with pictures of missing kids. Those pictures used to really freak me out. Do we trust the kid here? Let's trust him.
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination. Congratulations. If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on
8E2A14. Okay, we have some missing stuff here. Missing. This person's missing. Really redacted.
Juice gas station, what can I help you with? Oh, hey, man. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just like, I got the late night shift, so I'm just fasting until I am, yeah. I think I'm gonna early though. Grab a couple of six in storage, maybe light a joint. Oh, no, he'll get pissed off about it, alright. But like, what's he gonna do, fire me? I already put in my 2 weeks notice. Yeah. You know, I told you about last week. Yeah, it was for real. That was for real. I'm done with this place, honestly. I barely get any sleep as it is, and you know, you had the fucking late night shifts. It takes a fucking toll on me. You know, plus Joe's a fucking asshole, so that's 2 birds, 1 stone. Nah, not really. No, I think I'm just gonna look around and see what I can find. Any place better than Joe's fucking gas station. Yeah. You know, I'll be free for a couple of weeks. You know, oh shit, yeah. No, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's this Friday. Fuck yeah, no, I'll be there then. I'll be there. Oh, don't tell Vanessa though. You know, let's make it a surprise and see what she says. All right. Okay, cool. Now, see you Friday, man. All right.
It was too late already. Someone got him?
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination. Congratulations. If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on April the 23rd at 10:04 a.m. If the letter arrives before that, stay inside, lock your doors and windows and wait for the real letter to arrive. Do not call the police. If the real letter does not arrive and you believe in a God, pray to them. If they are real, hope they will take pity on your soul. If everything goes well, however, we'll see you very soon. We'll be thrilled to have you join our ever-growing family. You have reached the end of your examination.
That was so creepy. That was so creepy. That was great. That was great and creepy. Wow. Okay. That was something. I thought I don't know what was going on there, but that was really creepy. I mean, I don't really get scared easily or anything, but it was creepy. Look, is this like the full game of it? Because this is very similar. Assessment exam. I guess maybe this is like the full game of it, the actual fear assessment. Is that by the same creator? No, it's a different creator. I don't know. Fear assessment program test to develop and implement in government agencies to collect data. Let's see. Great writing. The writer sure knows how to creep us out. Indeed. Okay, let's keep on looking for maybe one more thing here. That's interesting. We should give it a try. Transparent girl. So a house in the rain. Survive for 10 days and escape the house. Okay. Interact with me. I remember I played that one. Butcher me not. What's this one say? What is butcher me not? Okay. I don't know. Keep on going. Let's see. There's so many interesting games here. It really is. Some of these I remember playing. I do. Goodbye, Doggy. I remember that one. That one was absolutely adorable. It really was. Let's say there's so many. Bio Evil 4. It's like Resident Evil 4, but Bio Evil 4. Dang, there's so many games. Can you imagine if you try to play every single one? It'd be impossible. We had to spend like 1 second on each one, you know? Oh, look, the Game Boy Color thing. That looks pretty cute as well. I think we have our final game of the night. And that is Jeff the Killer Dressup. Alright. Let me get rid of those elements there. There we go. We're playing this. We're playing this. Oh look, there's some of the background there. Okay, let me see if I can fix my background just a little tiny bit here. I can kind of see it going through it slightly. Yeah, that got rid of it. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. It's gonna be great. Okay, if I actually want to play this. Oh no, my hair is fading. I am fading. I better fix myself. I'm starting to look like one of those creepy creatures. Okay. Like this. There you go. Maybe it's like that. I don't want to be too transparent. There you go. Maybe that's a little better, possibly. Okay. Well, this is gonna be fantastic. So we're gonna play this amazing game. Jeff the Killer. Dressup. Jeff the Killer wants a complete makeover, and you're going to help him find his new style. You can't say no. Honestly, pretty amazing. Oh man, look at those man's abs. Look at those man's abs. Man. Dang. He's got some nice abs. Okay. Anyway, let's actually play Jeff the Killer Dressup. It's gonna be awful. This is all in Spanish, apparently. I don't know Spanish, sorry. If it was Nihongo, then I would know that, but... Oh my gosh, look at this man right here. Honestly, I have to position myself so I'm not blocking him. Because he's like too gorgeous here. There we go. What's the music? I don't know what the music is, but honestly... Yeah, that's just... Okay, let's just start dressing this man up. I can't believe we're playing this. This is... Who created this? Like, why? Okay, who... Yeah, look, honestly, he's got amazing abs here. Honestly, his face leaves a lot to be desired, and he is a bit too skinny and thin, to be completely honest with you. He really is, but he's got amazing abs, okay? Anyway, we're gonna put this amazing shirt on him. Who ate all the... You know... That. Should we say? Okay. Outfits. So he can wear multiple outfits, okay? So you can have him like wear this. Like it's like, so it says, what does it say here? Alpha male, all the, there we go. That, you know, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, so what should he have in his hand here? There you go. He's holding that. You know, I think he's gonna have. Okay, he's got some cuffs there. Get some nice shades on him. There we go. I mean, he's looking pretty hot now. Honestly, he's looking pretty hot now. I must say, honestly, yeah, honestly, pretty hot. He's climbing my scale here of hotness. Pom poms? Nah. You don't. No. But take these out. I don't want them. Take them out. Should he hold? What is this? Oh, there we go. Around his collar. Okay, yeah, it's looking. Nah, we don't actually. Wait. Let's see. I mean, can I put the shades? There you go. Let's take the shades off. Put the mask on. And then can he wear shades on top of the mask? Oh my gosh, he can. Okay, honestly, he's looking pretty. He's looking even hotter now. I mean, this subman was already, you know, pretty high up there already. Pretty darn hot, but he's looking even hotter. Honestly, yeah, this is... Man. I don't like that. He's an alpha male. Alpha males don't wear that sort of stuff. Freddy Krueger? Okay, for now, we don't want that. We don't want that. Let's find his amazing pants. Let's see. Okay, I think that can be a good start to what he has here. He can wear some really short pants. Hey, honestly, okay, there you go. No, I don't want those. Keep them far away. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what this sick nasty music is, but honestly, oh, red. Okay, this is maybe a little better. Oh wait, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? No, some of these are just too baggy. What about red? I don't like that. I like this. I'm seriously playing this. I mean, have I lost my mind here? I think I have here. Okay, shoes. What kind of shoes should this man wear? Anyway, what about, I'm thinking just like center black shoes. Okay. I think this is our amazing Jeff the Killer here. I think that, you know, he's pretty good looking as you can see. I mean, honestly, it's, man, he's an alpha male. He's got you know, that amazing t-shirt. He's got an axe in his hand. I mean, he's ready. He's got that amazing mask and his glasses. He's ready to go. So honestly, yeah, I mean, incredible. This was fantastic. He looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, enough of that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go back to our background. Wow. That's crazy. Well, it just takes a snapshot of the whole thing. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. I can't believe someone made that game. Can't believe it. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that weird game. That game was weird. The game was very, very weird. Anyway, before I head off here, I'd like to give you all some gift memberships. Let's see who gets them. King T, congratulations on the membership. '81 SS Sarah, Congratulations. You know, we need to have this on screen at all times now. You're just gonna be right over here. Juanita, congratulations. Look at this man here. Man. It's amazing. Sabrekai, congratulations. Can you imagine someone like just now joining and they see this and like, oh. Liquor Mortis. Congratulations. So all of you have gotten gift memberships to this channel. Congratulations to all of you. And if you'd like to continue your membership, that greatly helps. I greatly appreciate that, and that helps me out a lot. So thank you so very much. Look at this man. Man. That's great. Anyway, we're going to conclude our broadcast for today. That's going to be it. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning in. I should be live again probably next week, next Saturday. So, wishing you all a fantastic rest of your weekend and week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. So, take care and see you later. Bye, boys. Bye, lasers. See you later. Bye, guys. They're trying to wave. They're trying their absolute best. Anyway. Bye-bye.